Yeah.
Hey, my name's Jake Bierman. I'm your home inspector, and just wanted to let you know that this video is just a courtesy thing. Uh, when I'm walking around here, I cannot remember everything that I have written in the report, but please refer to the report for anything which may be there, because the report is the official document. This is just a, hey, how you doing? Walk you through the place and get you accustomed to it. Number one, congratulations on the purchase of your boat. You now have oceanside property, of which deals with a lot of oceanside issues: rust, rot, or not necessarily rot, but if you don't paint, you will therefore get rot. There's this thing I call salt infusion, which when the salt gets into the wood material, then did you want to turn?
No, I'm good. I was told to shoot it this way.
Okay. So when the salt gets into the wood material, the salt keeps drawing moisture from the air constantly over and over again. I have it on my house, even though my house is set further back from the ocean than yours, and you have it on your house, and you have it inside your house. And it doesn't show up real well in photographs and stuff, but I'm sure you're quite aware, since I just really learned that you used to live down that way, that yeah, you're gonna have oceanfront issues. So we'll kind of skip over some of that, but one of the things that I do want to point you to as far as oceanfront is rust. And so we're getting a lot of you can just see, like, if you take a close look at the siding, the materials and stuff, they do have rust and stuff coming through the nails and whatnot. But more importantly is your foundations and your concrete. This area right here was a large crack. Oh, and by the way, I've also inspected this house in 2009 and 2012. This is my third time to this house. So I've had an opportunity to monitor these things, how they're going on. So you're also going to get some of my photographs from 2012 in this current report. And this is one of the areas that I wanted to show you, is that they did the patch right here. And there was another patch which was done right over this way over here. And in the new report that you're going to get, you're going to see the what it was and now what it is. You still need to continue to monitor it, because as you have rust in your metal, in the concrete, which is embedded, rust expands up to 13 times its, or not rust, metal expands 13 times its diameter when rusting, and so it's going to start to open up. It's going to continue to do that, so you need to keep on top of it, and you need to stop the rust as best you can, slow it down. You won't stop it completely, you're just going to slow it down and prolong the life of whatever you have. So just continue on with it and do the best job you can. Your lanai could really use some different support underneath it. The thing is only like maybe 12 inches off the ground, so it's not that much of a big deal. But it's not, well, it's, you know, it's got little blocks and stuff and brick, and it's not the best support in the world. But I do believe that possibly under this area it may be your cesspool, but I'm not sure. So this was my best guess.
There's the ocean.
Trim back your vegetation and stuff. Repair your repair the some of the tiles are loose on these potters and stuff. Fix them if you want to. Garage door is operational. Your gutters and stuff could be a little bit better off. There's the plastic gutters and they leak a lot, and over here it's holding water, and it's holding water over on the other corner there. And you know, over there they got some mismatched sizes of gutters going on. So do what you can to improve your gutters. They're going to leak, and they'll continue to leak. For the third time running on home inspections, no one has bothered to put an access door to the main breaker on the junction box. I've said it 3 times. If I come back one more time and there's no opening there, you're in trouble. There's your water, your main water shutoff. Your stairway, although decent, can, you know, little PVC pipe handrail could be improved. Down below this way, you don't even have any handrails taking place. this is some more rusting that I'm talking about on the front of the house. Now, yeah, it's still holding, but you can see it's been pitted to the point where some of the areas are just it's just getting too far gone. It's been since 2009 to 2016. It just keeps going and going. So, keep up on top of it. Replace it when you can. Also, pay attention to down by the base footings and whatnot. Just take care of your exterior. It's a constant battle. The ocean will always win. And we're just gonna go right inside this lower door. As far as this goes, lower door, you're, replace replace that if you want to. It still works. Washer and dryer are operational and doing what they're supposed to be doing. Make sure the vent stays clean. Here on the water heater, your TPR drain line goes up into a vertical position, higher than the actual TPR valve. It's not supposed to do that. Again, this is a third timer that I've said this. Fix it. Let's go into the bathroom. So bathroom area looks pretty decent. No GFCI protection here, but it is properly grounded. The tub area looks to be pretty good. If you do decide to put a fixture in up above, make sure it's a waterproof fixture. The valve here, fully operational, but it's a little bit backwards. If you wanted to switch it up, you can. Just rotate the disc. If you don't find it bothersome, just deal with it. But it's pretty much a non-issue. Yeah, missing one louver over here, but otherwise sink and bathroom is in operational condition. I had to think going on, which I was going to say. In this corner, weighing in at 40 pounds, dehumidifier. And at this corner, over here, weighing in at 1/3 of the surface tonnage of the water of the world, the Pacific Ocean. It's gonna win again. I tried to get the dehumidifiers to work in this house, and I couldn't get any of them to turn on. I plugged them in. Don't know. So I don't know if they'll work. This one beeped, and then it didn't do anything after that. So not exactly sure what's up. A dehumidifier, it's simply because you have a jalousie window. A dehumidifier is not going to work here. You're fighting the ocean. There's no way you're going to get all the moisture out ever. Do what you can. Flooring and stuff. This is part of the salt corrosion damage that you see here down on the window and the floor. This is just moisture coming in from the air, people leaving the door open. Adjust the screen if you want it to operate a little bit better. This switch marked with purple belongs to an outlet over there. You can flip it on. Same with the other bedroom over here, has a purple marked switch. This is one switch where I couldn't identify what it was working, so I just don't know. Again, with the moisture damage, you can see areas around the bubbling. This is just from water coming in from the windows, water coming in from the door areas. It's coming off of the ocean. There's not much you can do about it. Broken hardware on windows, especially aluminum windows. This seal, the glass seal on this window is broken. More cosmetic than anything else, but you still may want to, I don't know if you want to do anything to it. More wall damage and stuff like this. Again, this is all cosmetic damage. This area right here, last time 2012, had a very large leak in it. I still got a bit of a moisture reading, a higher moisture reading right at this area. However, I ran the shower for over an hour. I was trying to make it leak again. I am super dubious that it was repaired, but apparently it has been. or at least in a manner which I've run the shower for a full hour and nothing happened. So last time though, big puddle on the floor, and I had to leave towels and stuff down to keep the water mopped
So it was
up.
the shower leaking before, not the roof? Because I know they replaced the roof.
No, it was the
Shower. It was a shower plumbing.
guarantee it was the
Okay.
shower last
Got
time.
it. Thanks.
But yes, they also did replace the roof, but your roof also could use a little bit more help. Rusty nails that are exposed. But overall, the roof itself, the composite shingles and stuff are in decent shape. So continuing on out this way. Again, with the window hardware and stuff, repair or replace it as you need to. It's just the jealousy windows. Inside of this closet, which is also located below the bathroom, this area right here, you can see some staining taking place. Again, I was this is below the toilet, excuse me, and I was flushing and flushing and flushing. I was trying to get it to leak, but it wasn't showing one. But still, pay attention to these areas, because these of the areas that are gonna probably cause you issues. It'll be the upstairs, because that's where everybody hangs out during the day, and that gets used quite a bit. Owner's closets are locked up. If you wanted to, the railings could be more than or less than 4 inches apart, just for more current standards. The door, the main entry door, the upper hardware for the door, which is currently shut, doesn't open. So that one's all jammed up in there, and you may want to just replace that or fix it so you can open up both doors if you choose. Over here, the dishwasher is operational, the sink was operational. We do have some cupboard damage down under here from past leaking, which has taken place. Also, the garbage disposal doesn't have the stress relief device on there. You can install one, which is fairly easy to do. Cabinetry is in decent shape, but it has, it's dents, bangs, scrapes. Not all the hardware is rusting and different things. Overall, seems to be okay. Hey!
Ice.
We have ice, so we do know the ice maker is working now. I'm going to shut it off again. When I arrived, the ice maker was off.
Yeah.
No GFCI protection for the outlets in the kitchen area, except for this one here. This one does have GFCI, but over there and over on this wall, nothing. So it does have the GFCI, or has grounding, and so that can be easily taken care of. Over here, I don't know what this one does either. Don't know what that switch does. The switch out here, this switch here operates some outlets which are in the crawl space, which are connected to that busted light fixture.
Where?
That cement thing.
Oh, okay.
So that was a light at some point,
Interesting.
and yeah, fix it or do whatever you want to do with it.
Okay.
This is the access to your attic, of which you can see it's very close to the fan. And so you got to turn the fan off in order to get in the attic. This is the shower that we were talking about in particular. Last time, this bench seat area was just soft and spongy. So I was just letting it go for 1 hour, and didn't get anything, but please pay attention to it and make sure that this thing still stays caulk and sealed. Toilet and sink are operational, GFCIs are good. Back to the living room again. this fan, you can see compared to the other fans, the speed at which it's traveling. This fan is moving slower than,
Oh, and that's
than
full
other
speed.
ones. Yeah. This fan, this is as fast as this one gets.
Okay.
And if you're tall like Michael, watch your head. Let's see, what else do we got? I think that's it for kind of my blue. Oh, here's some more moisture stuff on the walls. You can just start picking them, walls and floor.
Okay.
So, but overall, you know, that the issues with the house are the ocean and you know, just regular maintenance which needs to be kept up on. But yeah, the ocean, that's going to be your biggest cost right there, is and your biggest enjoyment too. So there you go. All right,
Mahalos.
see you later.